Look, I get it, right? Students are having a tough time. Sure, aren't we all? Talk to any of the people that are currently out of work for the past 12 months. I don't share the same level of sympathy. Like, there is absolutely nobody in this country that doesn't know about the COVID-19 virus and the restrictions over the past 12 months. There is no way students went to that party last night and didn't know the implications of what could potentially happen. I mean, what happens if the figures shoot up in Limerick now over the next 2 weeks? Niamh, you are a student in UL. What did you make of last night's scenes?
Hi, Andrea. Yeah, I am, but I'm actually not in college in UL, like on campus. I'm at home. I've been at home since March of last year. Since the 12th of March was when I went home. So I've been doing online college since then. And seeing everything that happened in college course last night, it's just so frustrating because we've been doing our best. You know, I've been doing what I can. All my friends have been the same. We haven't seen each other in probably since then. And it's just so disheartening. And I think the thing that is so frustrating for students like me is that there's a fear now that every student from UL is going to be tarnished with the same brush, that we are all awful and that we're all ignoring this. And that's not the case. It's a small minority, but it's so frustrating when you know you've been doing what you're supposed to do. And it just kind of diminishes all the effort other students have put in, you know, and the sacrifices we have made to see people who don't care and who kind of tarnish the name of UL students, because we aren't all like that, but it doesn't mean that they shouldn't be held accountable for it.
I have a text in here from another listener, Niamh, in 53106, who says that they too have a child, a student in college in Limerick, and they feel that all students are going to be given a bad name now.
Yeah, that's kind of the biggest fear for most students. Like anyone I've spoken to between last night and this morning, it's just the fear that, well, it's frustration mostly and anger at the people who did this, because there's no excuse for it. I don't think personally that, you know, being fed up is a good enough reason for doing something like this, just ignoring public health guidelines. But most of my friends and anyone I've spoken to are just kind of disappointed and frustrated and worried that we're all going to be labelled as people who don't care and are not interested in looking out for everybody else.